Imagine this. You are 5 minutes into the most important presentation of your quarter. You are sharing your screen, everyone is watching, and suddenly, everything freezes. Your mouse won't move, and you can't hear anyone. The panic is real.
Oh, that is the worst feeling, Jordan. My heart races just thinking about it. But honestly, even native speakers get nervous when technology fails in a meeting.
Exactly. Welcome to Hero English, workplace survival series where you can learn how to speak like a pro, work like a hero.
I'm Riley, and in this episode, by the end, you will know exactly how to handle Wi-Fi issues and glitches without apologizing too much. You will sound calm and in control.
Here is your listening mission. In the dialogue, our colleague Tom has a microphone problem. Listen closely. He does not say sorry immediately. Find the phrase he uses to buy time instead. That is a great tip. Let's hear it. Let's start.
Okay, Anna, thanks for jumping on this call so quickly. I wanted to walk you through the Q3 budget updates before we send them to the client.
No problem, Tom. I have about 15 minutes before my next sync. Do you want to share your screen?
Sure, let me just pull that up. Can you see the spreadsheet?
It says you have started sharing, but the screen is black on my end. Oh, wait. Now I see it. Go ahead.
Great. So if you look at column E, you can see that the marketing spend is, and that is why the total is higher.
Tom, sorry to interrupt, but you are breaking up. I missed that last part about the marketing spend.
Ah, really? Is this any better? Can you hear me now?
You are still a bit robotic. It sounds like a bandwidth issue.
Ah, weird. I think my Wi-Fi is acting up. Bear with me a second. I'm going to turn off my camera to save bandwidth.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay, camera's off. How is the audio now? Is it clear enough to continue?
Much better. Crystal clear now. Let's go back to column E.
That was a very realistic situation. Did you catch the phrase Anna used when the audio was bad? She said, "You are breaking up."
Breaking up? That sounds like a relationship problem, Riley. Like, it's not you, it's me.
Exactly. But in a technical context, breaking up simply means the audio is cutting in and out. It is not smooth. This is the most natural way to tell someone their sound is bad.
I see. I usually just say your voice is broken. Is that okay?
It is understandable, but broken sounds a bit permanent, like the microphone is destroyed. Breaking up suggests it is just a temporary connection issue. Now, notice what Tom said next. My Wi-Fi is acting up.
Acting up, that means behaving badly, right? Like a naughty child?
Perfect comparison, Jordan. When technology works inconsistently, we say it is acting up. And finally, the key phrase for our listening mission, Tom said, "Bear with me a second."
I hear that a lot. Bear with me. It basically means, please be patient while I fix this, right?
Yes, it is polite and professional. It sounds much better than just saying, wait, or being silent.
Okay, let's drill down on that hero phrase. When things go wrong, you need time to fix it, but silence is awkward. So you say, bear with me for a moment.
Right. Bear with me is your shield. It tells everyone, I am handling the problem, don't worry. Let's look at how to use this with different people. First, imagine you are speaking to a very senior manager or a new client.
For the boss, I would say, please bear with me for a moment while I reset my connection.
Very polished. Now, what if you were just with your regular team, like in our dialogue?
I would keep it simple. I'm having some technical difficulties, just bear with me.
Perfect. And finally, what about with a work friend, like when you were talking to Tom?
Super casual. I'd say, my computer's acting up. Hang on a sec.
Okay, listeners, I want you to practice the professional version. I will say it slowly 3 times. Repeat after me. Please bear with me for a moment. Please bear with me for a moment. Since we are mastering remote work English, let's add 3 more useful expressions to your toolkit. The first one is lagging. Lagging.
I hate lagging. That is when the video freezes and then speeds up to catch up, right?
Yes. If there's a delay between your voice and the video, you say, there's a bit of a lag. For example, I think there is a lag. I will speak slower. Next up is the most famous phrase of the decade. You're on mute.
Oh, guilty. I have done that so many times. I talk for 2 minutes and nobody hears a word.
We all have. A good proactive phrase here is, I think you might be on mute. It is polite. And the last one is glitch. A glitch is a small, temporary error that usually fixes itself. You might say, sorry, that was just a glitch in the system.
So a glitch is minor, but a crash is major. Got it. These are super useful for describing what is happening without panicking.
Riley, I have a cultural question. In the dialogue, Tom had a problem, but he didn't say, I am so sorry, or apologies for my bad computer. If that was me, I would apologize 5 times.
That is a great observation, Jordan. In many English-speaking business environments, especially in the US and UK, technical difficulties are seen as normal, operational hazards. They happen to everyone.
So if I apologize too much, what does that signal?
If you apologize too profusely, it can actually make you look less confident or like you are taking personal responsibility for the internet service provider. It shifts the focus to your feelings rather than the solution.
That makes sense. So Tom just focused on the fix.
Exactly. He was solution-oriented. He said, bear with me, and then I will turn off my camera. That shows control. I remember once I lost power during a client pitch. I just called them back on my phone and said, power is out, let's continue via voice. They actually complimented my adaptability.
Wow. Okay, so confidence over apologies. I need to remember that.
I really like that mindset. But in the heat of the moment, I sometimes forget the words because native speakers talk so fast over Zoom.
It can be hard to catch everything through computer audio. We are going to listen to Tom and Anna again, but slower. This time, I want you to focus on the tone. Notice that even when things break, their voices stay flat and calm. They don't go up in pitch with panic.
Okay, Anna. Thanks for jumping on this call so quickly. I wanted to walk you through the Q3 budget updates before we send them to the client.
No problem, Tom. I have about 15 minutes before my next sync. Do you want to share your screen?
Sure. Let me just pull that up. Can you see the spreadsheet?
It says you have started sharing, but the screen is black on my end. Oh, wait, now I see it. Go ahead.
Great. So if you look at column E, you can see that the marketing spend is...
Tom, sorry to interrupt, but you are breaking up. I missed that last part about the marketing spend.
Oh, really? Is this any better? Can you hear me now?
You are still a bit robotic. It sounds like a bandwidth issue.
Weird. I think my Wi-Fi is acting up. Bear with me a second. I am going to turn off my camera to save bandwidth.
We have a great question today from a listener named Marco in Italy. He asks, what if the internet completely dies and I get kicked out of the meeting? What should I write in the email afterwards?
That is the nightmare scenario, but it is easy to fix. If you drop out completely, send a message immediately using your phone data if possible. Don't wait.
What is a good sentence for that message?
Keep it short. Say, apologies for the abrupt drop. My internet is down. Then propose a solution immediately. I am trying to reconnect. Or, can we switch to a phone call?
I like abrupt drop. It sounds very professional. So Marco, the key is explain briefly, then offer a solution. Don't write a long story about your router.
All right, Jordan, time to put our listeners to the test. I'm going to be the boss or the client. I will give you a problem, and you have to answer using the phrases we learned today. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Scenario 1. We are in a meeting. I say, Jordan, your video is frozen and I can't hear you clearly. You say,
I would say, sorry, I think I'm breaking up. Let me turn off my camera.
excellent. Scenario 2. You are trying to load a file, but it is very slow. Everyone is staring at you. You say,
You made it. You are now ready to handle any technical disaster the office throws at you. Remember, the goal is not to have perfect technology, but to have a perfect reaction. Calm, cool, and collected. Your hero phrase for today is, please bear with me for a moment.
Here is your homework. Before your next call, check your settings, and if you have a glitch, use acting up or breaking up instead of just saying bad internet. Tell us in the comments what your biggest tech fail was.
We would love to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with a colleague who always forgets they are on mute. See you in the next episode. A funny, relatable story about a working from home disaster involving pets. Before we go, I have to share my most embarrassing tech moment. I was on a video call with the very serious HR director doing an interview. I was so nervous.
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
It's worse than you think. My cat, Whiskers, decided it was the perfect time to jump on my desk. He didn't just walk in front of the camera, he sat directly on my keyboard.
Did he type anything?
Yes, he managed to hit the mute button and turn on a filter that made me look like a potato. I was a muted potato for 10 seconds while trying to push the cat away.
that is amazing. Well, at least you proved you can handle unexpected challenges.